DiCaprio. I could strike a pose for you pose the bro.
Welcome to NBA 2K23 and an all-new season of 2K TV. I'm Chris Manning.
And I'm Alexis Morgan. This is our 9th season being your in-game source for 2K23 tips, event updates, and insight on all the games featured.
I don't care too much, I don't cry a lot. Interviewer wanna hear.
Oh, man, it has been too long since Bobby Miles.
Excellent choice.
Yeah, I would have picked that one too, man.
Hey, but wait.
I heard you were great at the leadership seminar.
MP, good to see you, man. Let's get started. That was good effort right there. That's
about to tear the roof off.
Can you believe it? Already, Clark, there's some trade chatter out there. And we've only played a handful of games.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, sometimes people want instant oatmeal. Sometimes you got to put that thing in the pot and stir it up for a little while. Social media has really ramped up the pace and size of expectations for players, coaches, front offices, and fans. Everybody's getting scrutinized.
And it's Bullock in at the small forward position.
The definition of a stretch four, Finney Smith is a really valuable offensive player.
You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
And here's Collison following the three-pointer by MP. McGee against MP. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
And here's MP for three. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Black's got 6.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Hardaway is screen on Holiday. Here's Finney-Smith. This game he had 12. Lock at 6. And it's Bullock in the corner. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. The three from MP. The Mavericks pull it in. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. McGee finds Hardaway. Some nice passing here by Dallas. The three ball. Good on the three-point shot.
Really good pass from Finney Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
The three from MP. Another miss by MP. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And here's Collison outside Hardaway. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his for the game.
Second team foul.
On defense, Milwaukee. To the middle. Here's McGee.
And I'm loving the energy MP puts into his defense. It makes it that much harder to beat him.
The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, and they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
And here is Hardaway, following the three-pointer by MP. Shoots over Connaughton. Black grabs the board. Milwaukee leading by 3. On the wing, MP. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Black's got 12 points in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Mavericks trail by 11. The talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. Holiday leads the backcourt with Connaughton by his side. And it's Black in at the 5. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Middleton and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing he can find his teammates too.
Holiday against Hardaway. The pass to Bullock. This one for 3. And no good that time. And Milwaukee the other way now. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Now here is Hardaway. In the game against Toronto. Very impressive.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall. And like so many stars from afar, Maxi Kleber won his share of awards back home.
Yeah, found a lot of success playing in Germany. NBA scouts watch foreign leagues very closely to find guys just like Maxi.
Now Green following the three-point attempt by MP. Hardaway, no good.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
It's Black in the corner. Shoots the 3. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Guys.
Changes here for the Bucks. Serge Ibaka. It's been all about Tim Hardaway for Gap.
52.
The offense is firing on all cylinders. They're getting great looks. Just look like that.
And let's take a moment to shift gears. Check out the upcoming. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Inside 4. It'll be Finney Smith and McGee. Collison is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Bullock in at the small forward. Now Collison. To the paint. McGee in the high post. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Collison, the pass to McGee. Look at that!
Oh, my goodness! Watch out! Come up with that off the top of your head. You gotta think that one through.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Yeah, it wasn't his best performance at all.
We just ain't gonna strike that.
Immediate. Guys, when you compare against last year, I mean, this season has been a pretty painful drop-off in his free throw numbers. I mean, he's not making the key chances he's getting at the foul line.
When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Black, no good. And so Collison will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. A 2-point game. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Again for the Mavericks. Davis Bertans comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Bucks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Black kicks to Middleton. Pass to Holiday. Back to Middleton. Connaughton with it for the tie. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Pass to Bullock. Bertans, a screen on Middleton. And finished off by Bertans.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they aggressive approach, guys. You know, when you think about the all-time greats in Milwaukee Bucks history, I mean, 2 names come right to mind at the top of the list. Lou Alcindor, also known now as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak.
Green, he's checked in for Dallas. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Hardaway. Offline with his 3. Clark, both Kareem and Giannis Antetokounmpo are greats in their own unique respective right, aren't they?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. I mean,
second personal foul. Second team foul.
An unmatched skyhook, which was a lethal weapon. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, you think 7 feet tall is something we've not quite seen. Both of those guys had similar impact in their uniqueness and their championship caliber mindsets.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton, and it's Eric Bledsoe in for Drew Holiday. Powell dishes to Bullock. That shot missing.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game. And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
Bullock passes to Bertans. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Bertans, and he gets the bucket. Bertans got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. As he's checked in for the Bucks. Holiday comes in for Eric Bledsoe. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Green deciding where to go with it. Now here's Bullock, guarded closely. For the 3, drills it from outside. And it's a 3-point Maverick lead.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And here's MP for 3. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Bullock, guarded by Holiday. Dallas moving it around. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. Wants to get it to Powell, and does. Back to Green from deep. Rebounded by the Bucks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Talent on full display for MP. This guy's putting on a clinic.
Now, here's Bullock. He's tightly guarded. The pass to Bertens. Kicks it to Green. To the left side wing. Here's Kleber. Off target from downtown. And as we finish the...
61.
Comes in for Portis, and Middleton subbed in for Joe Ingles. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. Inside, here's Finney-Smith. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Finney-Smith, known as a utility guy, value utility guy, but I tell you what, he showed us there. He's ready and willing and able to make the big bucket, too.
Holiday leads the backcourt with Connaughton by his side. The talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. And it's Black in at the center position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Got a piece of it. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Dallas calls timeout. Bullock, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Powell. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, you know what side he's on.
All right, David, thanks. Holiday finds MP. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one.
Easy to understand why people love watching MP play, especially when he's catching and firing like this.
Hardaway passes to Finney-Smith. Hardaway against Connaughton. Out to the right wing. Here's Finney-Smith. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Black kicks to Connaughton. The feed to Black. Hardaway with the steal.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
They've got to go all out trying to force a turnover here. He's a veteran player now, so Finney-Smith, I don't think, feels any pressure.
It's the first, that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And they say...
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Finney-Smith passes to McGee. Down low. Connaughton against Hardaway. 3-pointer. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
Second personal foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Chris Middleton. 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Stolen by Middleton.
Second personal foul.
And then... And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Complete.
Folks, we'd like to thank you for coming out and supporting your team. Please drive home safely, and we hope to see you again at the next event.
Oh, well. Come on. What do you think?
Oh, look at that. I mean, it's not really my best side, but...
Babe.
I'm kidding. Wow. He beats seeing Shep's face up there. Let's start with that. I dig it. Mila, heck of a job.
Thank you.
Seriously, this is awesome.
You know, you worked really hard too, MP. You should enjoy this.
Thank you. I will. But I want to say sorry to you guys for blowing up on you the other day when Shep's billboard went up. That was my pride talking, and I'm not too big enough to say I'm sorry. So.
Hey, man, don't even worry about it. It's water under the bridge, you know?
Appreciate you saying that.
Are you gonna get them a truck full of roses too?
Whoa, skirt, run it back. You got a truck full of roses?
I
All right,
did.
now I do feel cheated.
Oh, that was supposed to be private?
I changed my mind.
You know, it's fine. It's fine, because all you got to worry about now is hoping somebody don't climb up there and spray paint on a mustache or like some devil horns.
How will someone even get up there?
Luckily,
Surprise, there's some crazy people that
he
come from
has
this
the
city,
most
right, Mila?
notorious graffiti crew in the city on his side, so I think he's gonna be okay. Who set that up, by the way? I forget.
I don't know. I forget her name. I think she was a lovely lady, and she was a stone cold knockout.
Are you about to propose right now?
Ricky.
I'm just
No.
saying.
No.
I was feeling that kind of energy.
Yeah,
Wrong.
not for nothing, but the right marriage proposal could really boost your Z rating. So that would be...
Can we not talk about that right now, please? Ashley? Please.
Look, in all honesty, congrats, man. I mean, this is big. Literally, I mean, look at that. It's your big face.
Bro, you are so cool.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Well, Grant, we've seen the NBA evolve quite a bit since your playing days. How do you think you'd be used in today's game versus when you played?
Well, B.A., with the spacing in today's game and my ability to slash to the rim, I think I would still be able to get to the basket, dominate in the mid-range, but I'd be shooting way more threes, and I would see more minutes playing as a small ball power forward as well.
MP announced as the NBA Player of the Week. What an honor.
It is, and I must say, a very deserving selection. MP had a great week, and he hopes that play continues tonight.
Now here's Barrett. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Robinson. Here's Randall. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. On the wing, MP. 4-3. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. MP's got 6.
And pulling the defense apart, MP with some clean shooting from the arc.
and the reliability of what Drew Holiday brings to the hardwood. It's about that menacing defense night after night with great hands and great instinct. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
The Knicks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Rose outside. Screen by Robinson. Rose, the pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, he's just too big and too athletic to be given that kind of position. Mitchell Robinson, an easy deuce.
Well, Brent, after years of being an elite defender, Holiday is finally getting the recognition he deserves.
Yeah, the best part of guys like this, BA, is that ask other guards around the league what it's like to introduce your offensive game to a guy like Drew Holiday. They will tell you he's one of the best perimeter defenders that you're going to find.
Looking at how MP has spent his time between games, it's clear to me that he is committed to winning his city over.
And I think the fans are recognizing that. You don't see as much criticism coming his way. It has to feel good for MP to see that hard work paying off.
And MP throws it down.
And this is a sign of Giannis and his growth. The floor awareness now looking outstanding.
Rose outside. Randall on the screen. Takes a 13-footer. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Here's Black. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And MP making it look simple, and the simpler it looks, trust me, the harder it is.
Rose, the pass to Randall. Rose outside. Back to Randall. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. New York no good that time either. And here are the Bucks now. They're on a 13-4 run. Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, B.A.? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
Now here's Rose. Coming off a 12-point game. Pass to Randall. Back to Barrett. Robinson, a screen on Middleton. Barrett finds Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
And here's MP from outside. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his third assist of the night. For New York, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Now a timeout called by New York.
Gotta give it. In with those guys around that star power.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Toppin, he's checked in for Robinson. Reddish comes in for Barrett. Fournier's checked in for Brunson. And quickly subbed in for Rose. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Ingles comes in for Chris Middleton. Bledsoe, he's checked in for Connaughton. And it's Hill in for Drew Holiday. Now here's MP. Coming off a solid outing against Dallas. For 3. It's rebounded by New York. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Now quickly, they look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Pass to Randall, stolen by Bledsoe. Here's Hill. And here's MP. Back to Portis. Randall with a steal. And so it's Milwaukee ending the quarter.
The Bucks, 16. And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kid.
No let up.
The The Knicks have gone 8 of 15 in the second. On the court right now for the Bucks, they've got MP. Eric Bledsoe is out there with George Hill. Then it's Joe Ingles, and it's Portis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Fournier. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Portis.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound. And Evan Fournier is the longest tenured NBA player out of France. There were 10 French-born players during the 21-22 season.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Down low. And it's in there.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
And the ball goes out of bounds. That's by MP.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
.46 seconds left to play in the first half. Rose, the pass to Reddish. Rose with it. Ingles covering. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
Portis, left side. Kicks it out to MP. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Rose outside. From deep. That one is off. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Hello, everybody. Before getting into the first half recap, let's check in on the injured players around the NBA. People might not know this. And let's talk about this first half, guys. The play of MP has been a bright. Appreciate you joining.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's factored into their game plan in a big way tonight. He's been a key guy.
Yeah, and I'm not sure coming into this game he felt like he could dominate in the way he's doing so now. Been phenomenal.
At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson is out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
And Mitchell Robinson's mobility on display there, setting a solid screen and then a direct cut to the basket.
From deep, MP. That shot off the mark. New York goes the other way with it. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. So it'll be...
Middleton. For a personal foul. First team foul. At the line, 2 shots.
Role player, that role has changed.
And the Knicks making a change here. Quickly's checked in. Well, since accepting a bigger role, Randall has really blossomed.
Well, it's great to see him evolve over time and actually be just taking on more responsibility. And with the way his game has blossomed, you can see why. He's a big part of this team.
Robinson, a screen on Middleton. Barrett finds Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Our
RJ's movement right there did a great job of keeping the defense off balance, and he worked to create that opening.
Middleton against Barrett. From deep, MP. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track. A timing play, but it helps to have a leaper like Mitchell Robinson finish it off.
MP, the pass to Middleton. Quickly against Holiday. Inside, here's Black. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor. Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
On the wing, MP. Robinson defending. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Pass to Robinson. To the middle. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist from Robinson.
Reason to
Act like you've been there before. No big deal.
And Milwaukee has possession. At one point, they led by 16. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet, he's going to dunk just about anything.
On the court right now for the Bucks. Connaughton and Middleton at the 2 and the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with MP, and it's Holiday in at the point. 6 to shoot. Rose, the pass to Toppin. Brunson with it, covered by Connaughton. Here's Rose. No good off the back of the rim.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
MP against Robinson. Back to Middleton. Connaughton passes to Holiday. The fadeaway. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Rose against Holiday. Here's Rose. And here's Toppin from the arc. The rebound by MP.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Julius Randle's checked in for New York.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks.
Here's Randle. Talk up 2 there. Randle's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, Randle is looking like tonight he's capable of taking on the whole offensive load.
Middleton with a screen on Robinson. MP, the pass to Middleton. Yep, that one goes. And the Bucks lead by 14.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Rose, the pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
I don't know if there's somebody on the roster that's going to slow down Robinson right now.
On the wing, MP. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Robinson. MP, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And it goes as the official.
That's a foul? You gotta be kidding me.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And that one goes. 3 points if he converts the free throw. It's going to be Connaughton shooting. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Antetokounmpo with the block.
And the length of these are racing shots.
And the Knicks call time.
Give it up to your Knicks Breaker Dance Crew.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Holiday against Rose. 4 on the clock. For 3, Randall. Milwaukee with the rebound. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on. And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Bucks.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I just loved his defense. He took pride in swatting away a bunch of shots tonight and made his impact felt.
Screen by Robinson. Here's Rose. Count that one.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Rose with it. To the paint. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
78-65.
To the inside. It's tipped. Robinson with a steal. Randall outside. So this one belongs to the Bucks. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can...
It's been a pleasure as always, fans. Thanks for visiting. We'll see you next time. Get home safely.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return.
Some of us saw this announcement coming after the month MP's had. Now, officially, he was named the Rookie of the Month.
Hard work paying off. Recognition like this is so encouraging for a young talent. It might even push MP to take his game up another level.
Now here's LeBron following the miss by MP. James outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Darvin Ham. David, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, he spoke about the strategy coming in of working the ball inside, emphasizing that throughout the game. That's where they think they have the biggest advantage, and they think they can score inside with consistency. We will see how long that holds up, guys.
Thanks, David. Johnson gets the bucket.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again, just need to push all the right buttons.
RJ, I remember it clearly when LeBron James joined the Lakers back in 2018.
Yeah, I remember it too because everyone kept asking me where he was going. I didn't know, but this is year 5 for LeBron in LA. And obviously, even with that 2020 title, this town, they asked for more. And 3 of these years have been rocky, 2 of the times missing the postseason in a first-round exit, the first one of Bron's career.
Yeah, LeBron is not used to that at all, is he? Not playing in the postseason.
Nope.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start. And well, any trip that ends with a three-pointer made is a great possession.
Westbrook finds James. Westbrook with a screen for LeBron. Bryant with the bounce pass. LeBron against Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. Westbrook can't get it to go. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Antetokounmpo, and he makes that one.
And defensively, you hope you've accounted for everything. Then Giannis whips out the floater. Insane.
Now, here's Westbrook. 12 points his last outing. Pass to LeBron. Lakers passing it around, and Bryant slams it in.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And here's MP for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when
So it's the Lakers now, taking a look at Los Angeles. The backcourt pair for them, Westbrook and Walker. Johnson is out there with Troy Brown. And it's James in at the 5. The big question surrounding Russell Westbrook's career numbers. Is his triple-double record unbreakable? Richard, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it may be. I didn't think anybody would get close to Oscar Robertson, Mark, and I played with Jason Kidd. Russ has completely crushed that, and he's still going.
Now Westbrook following the three-point attempt by MP. Johnson, the pass to Brown. 6 to shoot. Los Angeles with another miss. Bucks trail by 14. Here's Giannis. Back to Black. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for MP. Another shot. And Giannis with the layup. Giannis has got his second bucket of the night.
And Giannis knows how to compete. He knows you got to fight for those second chance opportunities.
Now here's Westbrook. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. LeBron, good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here's MP for three. Sinks the triple. Black's got 9.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Johnson with a screen on Holiday. Outside, Walker. Johnson sends the screen for Walker. And the three ball is good. Walker's got the lead up to 14 outs for Los Angeles.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's MP. He's got 9.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
To the inside, James. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. LeBron's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you were wondering what it's like playing against LeBron, it is not fun. He's too big, he's too strong, and just gets the contact and the finish.
Giannis sets a screen for MP. No good on the triple.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Pass to Westbrook. Floats it up for Walker. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break.
It's a luxury to have this kind of scoring off the bench. Those guys.
And now let's jump to the Rookie of the Year. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We've seen Kendrick Nunn really having a great game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot, but I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
Holiday leads the backcourt with Connaughton by his side. A talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. And it's Black in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Black kicks to Connaughton. Giannis outside. Now the pass to Holiday. Ryan against MP. Middleton with a screen for MP. Giannis outside. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
That's on the defense there. When MP senses one of his guys is open, he hits him right away.
Westbrook passes to LeBron. Johnson left side. Walker taking his time here. The 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. On the wing, MP. James covering. Middleton, a screen on James. That cuts the lead to single digits. Black's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
On the wing, Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is 1 what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it, they kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Middleton, a screen on Bryant. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from MP.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises.
Chris Middleton. Substitution on the court.
Holiday off a pick from Black. Holiday, the pass to Black. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Black's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bucks. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The backcourt pair for them, Westbrook and Walker. Bryant is out there with Johnson. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3. Count that one. And the Lakers lead by 10.
The best rebounding point in the association. Westbrook hitting the offensive glass with a purpose.
Here's Giannis. Takes it down to Middleton. And the pass to Holiday. It's Black in the corner. Lock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Westbrook passes to Horton Tucker. Inside, Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Bucks trail by 9. Passes it to Black. And the dunk by MP.
And take a look at MP staying in attack mode once again.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul.
NBA history, voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. A three-pointer is right on target.
Wanting to step up in the big moments, MP knows he can take and make big shots.
Westbrook kicks to Johnson. Right side, Bryant. And again, unable to change momentum here. Bucks have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Milwaukee's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3.
Ice.
One. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter, and the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Lakers coach talked to his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Westbrook, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bucks. Bryant with a screen on Holiday. James dishes to Bryant. Good, and the assist goes to James. Bryant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It falls.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
LeBron against Middleton.
How many times have we seen this before? LeBron James taking over when they needed him most.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
James way outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
The bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Pass to LeBron.
On offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
It's left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
So it's lost.
That's the end of the game. For coming out to support your team. Make sure to get home safely, and we'll see you at the next sporting event.
Any additional motivation in this one? You look like you reached an extra gear up.
Yeah, the coaching staff's been setting some aggressive...
You've mentioned analytics and Freddie Novak quite a bit recently. Is that your...
Whoa. If I didn't say that, then no. That is not what it is.
Okay, then what is it?
It's more so just me expressing what's important to me, man. You know, I don't believe in doing things the old-fashioned way just because that's how we've always done them. Some things are classics for a reason, sure. But if you want to be the best in the world, you got to push that envelope, man. And if you don't want to, then someone else will. But all I know is I'm going to be that someone.
Juju.
Your Perkle Latte billboard is a million times better than
potential
Shep's.
trade details. Just mixed reaction on social.
So basically what I'm hearing right now is that Athella Akpin is considering offering MP in 3 first-round picks in exchange for Shep Owens. But, I mean, the organization is obviously, this like internal debate about whether the price is actually too high, but this is what it's looking like to actually get the deal done.
Okay, I'm confused. Because what is this part about Phil overruling Athella?
Well, apparently Shep was Othella's guy before.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Because it always seems so personal to him. Like, well beyond some sort of clash with Freddie.
Well, it's both. Look, I did some digging, and Phil hiring Freddie just kind of pushed him over the edge. Like, he wasn't your biggest fan, but once Freddie was hired, he was convinced that you were part of some plot to overthrow him.
Bro, this is insane, man.
Nah, it's kind of just Othella.
So what do we do now?
Do we have to do anything? I mean, that trade is literally crazy. Phil would never sign off on that. I mean, would he?
I don't know.
Seriously?
Look, it's hard to get a read, man. I mean, Boyer keeps his cards close to the vest.
So now it's hard for you to get a read.
Look, I know that this is stressful, MP, but we've got a plan. All right, this isn't unexpected.
All right, then what is it?
Athella has been using Nate to leak his agenda to the press.
Right.
So it's time we do the same thing.
And you've already done all the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
I mean, all the fans are on your side. The narrative of Athella having outdated methods has already been established. I mean, all we really have to do is tell your side of the story in full. It's time to chop his head off.
Wow, you just can't help yourself with
Well, how am I the only one that's excited? Our plan is working beautifully. I mean, we have Othella right where we want him.
Okay, I will set up a conference call with Nate. This is our ace in the hole. We'll tell him everything that's been going on behind the scenes. Nate will publish those facts, National will pick up on that story, and we'll be golden.
And we use Nate because he's been the most critical of me up until this point.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We're at Tribal Council, and Athella is about to be voted off the island.
No. I'll let you know when the conference call is set up. Can you pay attention to your phone, please?
I'm looking forward to it.